Welcome to Twisted Monday, as Minion March continues unabated. There's an issue with the music, apparently. Let me, check something momentarily here. Out of confusion. Oh, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, that's, a thing we're gonna have to deal with. And I'm pretty sure someone in chat needs to be banned. Off to a great start. It's Twisted Monday. But if you're watching this and are not following me on the old Twitch, I would not mind having your involvement. If you've got yourself a Twitch channel or a Twitch account, throw me a follow. I'm trying to get to 200. I got 187, which is pretty solid, but 200 is a nice round number. An arbitrary goal to reach for. And yes, we do have a lot of generous viewers who throw around gift subs. Stop on by, get yourself one of those. It's a great experience all around. But we desperately need to get to this playthrough and not allow the demo to begin because the load times are excruciating. That said, this is going to be a pretty quick playthrough because it's Minion March. So we're going to play as Minion. And even this very lengthy game is going to get dominated by Minion. There appears to be a gift sub right now. Thank you, Pizzerado. Love to see it. Sadly, the in-game music has to go. We do lament it. You'll have to purchase your own Rob Zombie CD if you want to hear, what, 2 of the songs on the soundtrack? But for now, we will instead enjoy some of this nonsense. Which had further technical difficulties. But it did alert me to an issue that my sound setup was suffering. So, we're all good. Cheers from Decidue. Contributions of that nature are absolutely not required, but as always, immensely appreciated. So, Minion has arrived. He's real weird occult looking in this game. And he has no character bio, no story whatsoever. Apparently, many of the boss characters did have character bios in one of the early demos. They were not unique. They were just screens taken from Twisted Metal 3. But you could open them up and they implied that they intended to, like, replace those with actual character bios for the boss characters. Just never got around to it. Because if they did that, then they'd have to make, like, story cutscenes for every single one of those characters. They opted not to do all that work. What could have been? Could have seen Thumper's story once again. What would he have wished for if he'd gotten a third wish? We'll never know. We assume Thumper is driven by Bruce Cochran in this game, but like I said, we don't get to see. So we'll never know. I should probably, like, actually just fight these enemies, because I'm plenty strong enough for it. I thought a flashing remote bomb was an enemy. Because it did look a lot like Mr. Zombie from a significant distance. I I'm not entirely sure how I got frozen there. Both the enemies were facing away from me. Whatever. Apparently Minion's reverse speed is ridiculously slow. No, only if I use the D-pad is it ridiculously slow. That's weird. Because I have my control set up such that down on the D-pad is identical as an input to circle, but circle makes me reverse very quickly. Down makes me reverse very slowly. I can't explain that. Twisted Metal 4 is just a weird game. Okay, apparently in an interview, one of the programmers of the game said that making the bosses playable was a very late choice. It was a good choice. Probably every Twisted Metal game should do that. Just make every vehicle in the game playable. Because why the hell not? It's a free character model with built-in mechanics. Squeeze in a little more replay value. As long as it's not necessary like it is in Small Brawl. It's all good. So I just got the sound effect for a follow. Chat did not display whether or not anyone actually did follow me. Because this Twitch app is garbage. Probably going to get a second monitor relatively soon. And that will obviate the need for the phone that I'm using to monitor chat and stuff. Twisted Metal 4's development reeks of being rushed. And also, it came out a year to the day after Twisted Metal 3. So it just makes sense that they really would have had to cut some corners. Launch some mortars that will never in a million years hit anybody. Yep. In Twisted Metal 3, the mortars would, like, fire behind you. They were very automatic in that way. In this game, they're basically the same as napalms, making them worthless. One of the few weapons that got downgraded between 3 and 4. Saving those. Serpent missiles. Don't know why they call them serpents in this game. Nothing about their form or function indicates anything serpentine, in my opinion. I don't even know what killed the one remaining enemy there. None of my business. It does seem like maybe the hitbox on the mortars is so flawed that if you fire them point blank, they do devastating damage. Rather than, as I assumed, just miss their target. Which is what they should do, given their arcing attack pattern. They just go right over their head. In Twisted Metal 3, they would go over their head. Out of weapons. Guess I should have stayed back in this area. Blown my way through this wall. Grabbed these freebies. And some turbo. Not a lot of turbo pickups in this level. I'm gonna have to rewire my brain to go grab the, or rather to use the circle button for reversing. I'm so used to the D-pad, it's so much more convenient. And for some reason, it's not working. Classic streaming weirdness. Got a gift sub battle between the two people in chat, of which I am the benefactor. But also, random people are benefiting. Congrats, random people. Hey, Dreki. That's familiar. The Smurfs are totally useless. Against bosses, at least. I've got a bit of a killer app here. There we go. Oh, yeah, lethal. I was gonna follow that up with a massive attack. Clearly unnecessary. Now, I should have absolutely no risk of death at any point. The biggest danger is things going a little bit slowly, as was the case against Crusher there. Because I can't do, like, my cool slide move that I'm used to, unless I get in, like, a real lengthy straightaway first. This vehicle is too slow to whip around the way I'm used to. So a lot of my navigation tools are not available to me. Could get annoying. Totally whiffed that because I turned the wrong way because I was going in reverse. Now, I kind of suspected that the last boss that I played as, which was Augur, would wipe this game out very quickly. And that certainly was not the case. I think it was the fastest run that I'd ever done at Twisted Metal 4, but not by a huge margin. Minion is much stronger than Augur, but still very limited. The amount of damage you can do. So, should I start a cult? Chat seems to think so. My research into cults, because I've done videos about, like, Aleister Crowley and stuff, does not paint a positive picture of the sort of stuff they get up to. But mine could certainly be different. I mean, ultimately, a cult around Twisted Metal would probably be pretty harmless unless we got behind the wheel of a car. I don't own a car, so we're safe. I'm actually a fantastic driver, but I can't afford a car. But when I had a car, boy did I ever not kill anybody. Least of all myself. I would have been terrible at Twisted Metal. But good at not losing my license. I have a lot of auto lobbers. Apparently I can only hold 3. So I guess 3 is a lot. You know, that corner there, I don't think I've ever been to before. There's this weird T-junction that goes nowhere. I only found it by falling off of the train tracks, and I don't think I've ever fallen off in that spot. That's a fantastic new discovery. Stop the presses. There's a hidden T-junction. Twisted Metal 4. It serves no purpose whatsoever. Trying to do a freeze shot, which takes a lot of inputs in this game. See, it's reading my inputs backwards. That's super weird. Shield is up, right, right. Or up, up, right, I think. And I'm doing right, up, up, right, left, up, up. I'm having the weirdest of control issues. This makes no sense. Especially because massive attack still works. As intended. Can't explain it. Fortunately, I'm playing an overpowered vehicle, so it won't kill me. But it is wildly inconvenient. Both of my remaining enemies? No, Goggle Eyes still has some meat on those bones. Most of my remaining enemies are ready to die. Ah, I'm missing, apparently, one portion. One of my energy pips. They're going real hard on free shots in this playthrough. Not a fan of that AI quirk. Normally they aren't as bad about that, until you get onto ridiculous difficulty. Can't hide from me. Fortunately, I do have a full heal available, which I'm going to need when the boss shows up, because the boss has one of the few attacks that can kill me. Train's still here. It is a little early for Vampire's Teeth, but we'll take it. Typically, we like to save it for something a little more exciting. We did get a lot of techno, which is appropriate for this level. Oh, Goggle Eyes fell off the building. Now I must do the same. The speed missiles. I got 100 of them. That's about how many it takes to accomplish anything. Now, Moon Buggy. All I really need to do is survive long enough to catch the train. This'll help. Minion's damaged look is super weird. Very red. Just missed the train. And I've got full health anyway. Pizzerato resubscribing. Much appreciated. Already been immensely supportive. Grab some proximity mines, because those are nice free damage. Then... I mean, a serpent into an auto-lobber would be devastating. That was actually kind of a smart move on the part of Moonbuggy. Hiding behind a wall. Getting me with that irritating-ass special. This is a true boss fight. Boss v. boss. Flipping the guy all over the place. Oh, he's launching 2 specials at the same time. The game seems to know that I'm playing as a boss and is upping the difficulty. Oh, off you go. Into a health refill. That was improbable. Bit of a Rube Goldberg device that I built there, and it worked against me. Well, now I just gotta strafe on the guy who has too much health. Oh, stop going to the bouncer. And stop with the specials. Thank you for temporarily obeying my requests. Oh. Keep forgetting there's that gap in the train tracks. Perfect time for the train. I haven't had that hard of a time with Vigilante 8, but when I played Vigilante 8, I looked up an FAQ, so I had, like, all the combos available to me. And yes, I knew what whammies were. The game doesn't really dispense any of that information whatsoever, which will make your Vigilante 8 experience much worse. Buggy was in a spot where could have been hit by the lightning. Chose not to stay there. This should do it. Beautiful. So yeah, these levels are going very slowly. Yeah, I did a Vigilante 8 video a while back. It's a solid game. Quite different from Twisted Metal, but still sort of scratches the itch. Whereas most of the other car combat games I played are, like, not even similar to Twisted Metal in any meaningful way. In fact, I can't think of a single other car combat game I played that really nails the Twisted Metal format in the way that I want it to. Honestly, I would like more Twisted Metal ripoffs in my life. Oh, Crush Hour was very Twisted Metal-y. But also had its own sort of thing going on. So that counts. Still have no idea why it's doing jumps instead of free shots, but whatever. Guess I'll take the full health. Once I open this wall, other enemies can go get the full health. And I sure don't want that happening. Not a big fan of Trash Man. Oh, how did no one get hit by my auto lobber? Beautiful. Did I run over Mr. Grimm? No, he's got 1 HP. Not anymore. And I'm sort of stuck on the boosters. The fastest Minion's ever gone. The whole franchise. Minion always has, like, maxed out stats in games where it has a stat listing. And it's always pretty slow. I think Twisted Metal 2 and 3 give it relatively accurate stats. Black just says it's maxed out in every possible way, and it's not. Yep. Minion month, ongoing. We're closing on the end of it. After this, it's just Black. The final appearance. of old Minion. That was a good, clean bomb hit on Meter Maid, who's now running away. Well, I'm gonna go get health refills so that enemies can't. See, they really balanced it after Twisted Metal 3, where their only priority is to get health refills. Now they will do it if it is reasonable to do, and won't do it otherwise. They made it acceptable. Massive attack. Failing me in many, many ways. Why would you make an energy move with 5 inputs? Simply because you hate players. This is not our usual Honky Tonk Twisted Metal song, but it's still awesome. Forgot that Head On had its own Honky Tonk track. Making reasonable time on this level. This level can take forever. Just be absolutely miserable. This time it's just regular miserable. Nothing absolute about it. I seem to be capped at 3 serpents. Might as well use them. I overturned, unfortunately, screwing up my aim, and now there's an invisible warthog pushing me around. A forest ghost of Pumbaa, all up on my case. And he's dead. Leaving just Meter Maid. Tiny, basically no hitbox Meter Maid is the only reason she's still alive. She's been running in and out between my treads this whole match. She's got nothing to worry about. Basically immune to damage. I mean, if you want to try and reverse engineer anything about where this place is that we currently are, this highway system, it involves Grim Avenue. And if there is a Grim Avenue, I suppose I should take my cult there someday. Grim Avenue in East Erie. Right off the 247. 3/4 of a mile up the 40. Stop by yourself. Cult recruitments are ongoing. East Erie might be in Chicago. Or at least a East Erie. Of some description. I think he was close enough behind me that he wasn't unaffected by all my proxy mines. Always annoying. It's hard to aim this vehicle. Keep overturning. Wasting valuable shots. You have a very boss fight theme, or the least impressive boss fight in the game. I consider this the most fun boss fight in the game, though. It's the only boss that isn't, like, super obnoxious or super overly vital, such that you have to wail on it forever. Kill it. There we go. Roll a ricochet bomb right down the ramp. That got him. I would be surprised if there was no Grim Avenue anywhere in the world. Surely it must exist, I just can't imagine where. Put it in Google Maps, and I'll see you there. Now, right. Gotta remember where the lightning pickup is. It's up here. For the first time in a long time, the perspective shift from being a full-size vehicle driving down the highway to a toy in Sweet Tooth's bedroom really threw me off playing this level. The forced perspective of it all is kind of freaking me out in the way it's supposed to. Ooh. Incredibly improbable dodge of my serpent missiles. That was unlucky. So one of those got wasted. Now I don't know what was happening there. My treads seem to be working against me, giving me just enough of an angle for the video game not to respawn me back on my feet. Don't even want to pick up a Rain 2 missile. They're an improvement over the Rain missile, but they still never work. I will take these things instead. Still happy with the free shots. Okay. Looks like there's a Grim Avenue in Florida, so we won't be meeting there. Not unless there's another better one. See if proximity mines do me any favors for a change. Looks like that was our respawn. And Mr. Zombie just rolled right past the proximity mine. Well within its proximity. No explosion. Disappointing. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Ugh. So what are the odds that they called Warthog General Warthog in this game, specifically so that it would sound like genital warts? Is that an intentional joke, or is it just my dirty mind? What do we think? Also, I've always hated Florida. My rich-ass family had a condo there. So I'd get dragged there all the time. It is exactly the sort of climate I do not enjoy. So, good riddance to that place. Not that it's gone anywhere, but I'm certainly not going there. Hello. It's good luck to see that will-o'-the-wisp hurtling towards you. Mid-tempo bongos, also good luck. 2 quick kills. Merv missiles to do absolutely nothing to anybody. I'll launch my Rain 2s, why not? Nothing happening there. Oh, I thought that would be massive overkill, but it sure wasn't. That's more like it. Stop being at 1 HP. Monsters. And especially do not go anywhere near that health refill, which is currently not respawned, but it better not ever be. Okay, decloak anytime here. That's how to do it. Okay, he like partially clipped his hitbox into the wall so that my homing missiles didn't count. I think is what happened there. Mid-tempo bongo emote? I guess I could do like Bongo Cat playing very, very slowly. That would kind of be pretty funny. But we've all seen Bongo Cat playing at every possible frequency that bongos can be played at. You stay right there. Of course he didn't. RC car taking me to the cleaners here. Humiliating. What just happened to me? So what can I do? Not a hell of a lot right now. RC car demonstrating dominance. The field being a very small car. No fair. He's been small his whole life. There are 0 health refills. There's one. Just had to give up to make one appear. Defeatism is the solution to all your problems. Expect nothing, you can never be disappointed. I think. That's how that works. Come on out of there. No, he juked me. Smart. Now he's gonna ride my bumper. After refusing to get close to me for way too long. Perfectly timed massive attack for once. Should have some serpents available. God, I have way too many weapons. Into space with you. Yeah, I'm giving him a taste of his own medicine. Hurting him real bad. Let's see what else we got. A lightning would do the job. How thoroughly on my case he's been. He should join me down here any second. And that'll be the end of him. With a lot of screen flashing. That wasn't the end of him. He went out of range for quite a while. He's done for. I did not see what people are saying is apparently written on the wall. Could be Booba. I don't know about that. But if it is there, I should probably know about it. I think it's wishful thinking on the part of chat. They're seeing what they want to see. Able to turn in midair to my own detriment. Oh, it just took the lightest swerve to dodge those serpents. Oh, and again. That's a huge, slow-moving target. Homing is totally useless in this game. When will I learn? This song should be from... what's it called? Corpse Party? Pretty sure that's the case. Sometimes I like creepy mood music. For my car combat. Not actually certain that this is from Corpse Party, though. Let's see. It is. It's called Snag. I was able to just look away for a while because I have so much health I have nothing to worry about. But I sure didn't do any damage in the meantime. Who doesn't love an ice cream cone? Or gift subs. Almost everyone is walking out here with a gift sub today. Showed up to an Oprah taping accidentally. Congratulations. You get a Card Combat gift sub, and you get a Card Combat gift sub. Nice. I think I just found a big new resource for additional songs to add to this playlist. So, it's already 10 hours long, and it's about to get probably multiple hours longer. Because I just discovered the soundtrack of the Yakuza series. And the Yakuza series has about 50 games at this point. We might never hear any of these songs again. I desperately need weapons. I could play Yakuza. I never have before. But I have been playing beat-em-ups lately. And particularly like 3D games that are inspired by beat-em-ups. Yakuza fits that description. Basically, Mad World and the Warriors are in the same vein as Yakuza. I can get in there. Nice cash, nice. I agree. How did the bounce pad send me over there? That was odd. Oh, Massive Attack failed me miserably. Chose the wrong target entirely. which gave Pizza Boy way too much time to just swerve slightly. All it takes. This level's incredibly annoying because it encourages enemies to swerve wildly, which they love to do anyway. And thus, no one wins. Yeah, Twisted Monday looks like it's going to be going for quite a bit longer, so no one missed it. No one will. This stream keeps going until every single regular viewer of my Twisted Metal videos has stopped by and shown up in chat. I hope that's not true, but it may yet prove to be. So much support. I need that strength. Where are you going? God, Trash Man. Oh, the AI in this game. That's where you can see things really got slapped together. Even as much as I played this game, I can't make any sense of what enemies are trying to do half the time. You never get caught on stuff in this level, which is like the only time you can actually reliably hit them. Just don't be General Warthog. Never spawn in General Warthog. We can agree to those terms, game. Will not leave this playthrough unfinished. I don't know what my threat would be, no matter what the game wins. Alright, I'm beat up enough, and I'm gonna have to make another attempt getting one of the full health refills. See, I'm trying to find exactly enough turbo to make the jump without overshooting it, because this car is slightly faster than I gave it credit for earlier. See, I almost overshot it there. That's about right. Beautiful. Absolutely flawless. The surgical precision of maneuvering Minion. Keep getting stuck on my head. Shape of this vehicle is not liked by this game's engine. It's not built for tanks, and yet it includes 2. Rather than the usual 0. Hey, that's a good shot. Might be able to... lightning? He was already outside the range of the lightning. Would have gone to waste. I have run over a few people, but it's super unreliable and ineffective most of the time. There. Zap myself. Just to show Microblast that I mean business. One thing we know for sure, though, When I get to Minion's Maze, I'm going to blaze through it because I'm Minion. Clearly, I will be the best suited vehicle for that level. That's where I'm going to make up all the time I'm losing in this miserable level. Surely. Oh, everyone is flawlessly maneuvering around all my mines. And just running around ridiculous directions where I cannot possibly head them off. With the terrible homing available to me. Off you go. I honestly expected that not to land. Like that. That's what I expected. Keeps dodging the free shot. The free shot's the only one that matters. Because after a free shot, you can actually hit somebody. Launch some mortars. I actually landed a mortar. Well, Trash Man was invisible. Not invincible. Now he's dead. Ran over whoever that was. Jones's, I think. Being able to, like, just crush Meter Maid, which is exactly what a vehicle this size should be able to do. That would be fun. Sort of like that, but I used the power missile to soften her up first. It looked like I just crushed her, though. And that's got to count for something. I'll use ricochets. They're pretty... well, they have a huge hitbox anyway. Making them much more reasonable to hit targets that are microscopic. To the point that they have micro in their name. Oh, that toy car is behind me. Where you at, little guy? There you go. Luck of the Irish. And he's invincible. Perfect. That's more like it. It was just St. Patrick's Day. Which I don't care about even slightly. But it sure happened. For some reason, chat just said furries win. I don't know why that's happening. But I certainly can't disagree. Axel Power, indeed. He only says his own name in this game, though. I heard him roar it just there. A serpent should annihilate him. I get a clean shot. Here we go. They did not annihilate him. They barely left a mark. Axel has an astounding amount of HP. And he really likes the pyramid today. Feel free to get off the pyramid. Thank you. Now he's even more on the pyramid. That's more like it. Now his usual move is to freeze you and then get really close, and then use a special to launch you a million miles away. It's a good move. He has attempted to do it once, unsuccessfully. That's more like it. But he didn't freeze me first. Still behind me. I've heard Axel more than I've seen him. Love the knockback on that. Legitimately. That sort of violence is exactly what I like to see. I would not enjoy getting knocked out of the map, which I assume would be possible with that degree of knockback. That's how the exploit with the proximity mines works. There we go. He started taking damage finally. I turned off his defenses. I hit his Achilles heel or something. On to the oil rig. Which shouldn't be so late in the game, I feel. Not a lot going on. I might have switched, if I were making this game, the oil rig and Amazonia. Amazonia feels more appropriate for this segment. In any other game, it would make a huge difference to switch one level for another, just adjacent levels flipped in order. But in this game, a single level takes forever to beat. Would have been unlucky if I had gone over the edge. Wouldn't have been able to hyperspace out. Oh, God. I don't really understand Minion's maneuvering. It's very weird. Still not used to it. I don't even really need to do the lightning exploit, but it'll probably speed things up a little. It's not even exploit, it's just using the lightning. Just so happens that the lightning's very, very powerful on this level. Whoa. That's a new one. I launched all the way up here without using the bounce pad. Not sure what I did to make that happen. I did clip through the floor. Oh, for sure that would have taken out. There we go. One of the missiles made like a J shape. So as to reach its target. I appreciate it. Ooh. I don't think he went over the edge. But he was frozen. It could have been good. Could have been something. And also, almost knocked Trash Man over the edge. Those are not things you can rely upon. Bit of a miracle to pull anything like that off. Okay, no weapons here. Besides napalm, which is not a weapon. Weapon applies some ability to harm others. Napalm sure can't do that. Break the glass first. Whoa! I reversed my momentum midair. Wasn't ready for that. Could have caught myself anyway with a hyperspace. Yes. There are no enemies anywhere near me. Yep. Can't really accomplish much of anything. Let's see. Got a big microchip that blows me up. Really, these boss vehicles, they don't get to use their specials, so they end up just being a huge meat bag. They have like twice as much health as any of the regular vehicles, but their potential damage output ends up being kind of pathetic. Beautiful. But yeah, boss vehicles end up just being regular vehicles with lots of health. Admittedly, is not the most fun thing in the world. You are kidding me. That was a perfect jump. And I hate it. I wish it had not been. Hey, I made it. Just barely. Trash Man went underground, partially. But he's back. Now we try to joust with extremely tight circles, which results in neither of us hitting each other at all. There we go, I got a very clean mortar. And a kill by remote bombing myself. Now we're due for another lightning, I have to guess. Yeah, beautiful. Surely no one will have to ask what game this song comes from. It says in the title of the song. And the chorus, for that matter. Hog's about to die. Beautiful. Now, Microblast. Where the hell even is Microblast? Can't kill him if I can't find him. And he's microscopic, so... He's having a hard time with this wall. A really hard time. Gotta find a way to take advantage of it. Almost. There we go. So he was literally stuck inside the wall. And that just led him directly into one of my remote bombs. Proximity mines, whatever they are. I'll just get scooped up. It's definitely a thing that an open shovel could do. Grab and shake. Big old car. Not a lot of teamwork between these two. Yep. Specialing one another. I don't normally fight them, but we'll give it a shot this time. It's pretty funny so far. Now I'm frozen. And I'm getting spun around. Camera hates that. And I hated seeing it. Ugh. It's being annoying. It's being real annoying. Every time he gets a clean shot of me, he freezes me. Almost dead. Still with a freeze bomb. See, right now I really need a rear view mirror, which I don't think exists here in Twisted Metal 4. Because the triangle button is redundant. Circle button is reverse. Those are both rear view mirror buttons in other games. Oh, I still have my lightning, yes. There's one. Augur would die. An adequate lightning strike. But I don't know where he is, and I don't think he knows where he is either. He's right behind me. Yep, he died. Now, it was fun watching them accidentally fight each other. Can't do that anymore, because only one remains, so the fun's over. Blasted into a wall, tragically. By the way, the triangle button is redundant because it uses turbo. It's just how you can activate turbo in this game. But double tapping the accelerator also uses turbo. It was the game that invented double tapping the accelerator. Later to be used by Twisted Metal Black and then every further game in the series. Because it's a good system. But in case people didn't want to use it, they also made it so that triangle would activate turbo, as is tradition in the series. Okay. Slam's not as aggressive with the freezing. I'll give him that. Slam doesn't normally have two M's in his name. Never noticed that before. But they gave him the Grimm treatment. Made him even more similar to Mr. Grimm. Probably an accident, given how hastily slapped together this whole game is. So we talked earlier about how we simply don't know who's driving any of the vehicles. But it probably would not be Sam with 2 M's, Whittlebone. Especially because the normal driver's name's Simon Whittlebone. But, I mean, I forgot that name. I think it was last stream. We just made one up on the spot, so... Of all the classic Twisted Metal drivers, Simon Whittlebone is one of the least memorable ones. We'll say of all the ones who appear in more than one game. He's, not exactly an icon. Lightning. Feel like I should go with my usual strat. Softening some people up. Before I go to lightning. Calypso's looking pretty soft. Just hit him with speed missiles. The tenderizers, we'll call them. Now I have nothing but the lightning. Probably a matter of time before Calypso goes and grabs a health item. So considering that, zap everybody when I have the chance. Thoroughly non-lethal for Calypso. Surprisingly deadly for Microblast, of all people. He was especially close to the lightning when it struck. Or something. It would be neat if that were a mechanic. If there were lightning rods somewhere in this level. And your proximity to that determine how much damage you take. So close, but I can't do anything to him. There we go. 1 down. 6 to go. As the boss doesn't count towards the current count. Well, we're doing perfect do-si-dos, so as to stay out of each other's sightline eternally. I know Calypso won't die even if I hit him with another lightning. That's simply unacceptable to me. So I gotta find him and hurt him. I did so. Brought in a lot of chaos and slowdown. So much slowdown. This would be worth a serpent. Not so much anymore. You deserve a fire missile. And you have gotten what you deserve. The goggles, they now do nothing. How have I never made that hilarious meme reference before? I was probably avoiding it for the bounds of good taste. Ooh, trying to determine where Minion's maze is based on the skyline here. So we found where Road Rage is. Here's the real challenge. All you GeoGuessr players out there. Tell me where I am. No wheels on the ground. That's what I like to see. So this will kill Orbital. The others will persist. Lest I soften them up first. The auto lobber would get the job done. Edges. You touch one and you roll around. Completely out of control. I considered throwing up a shield. Decided against it. Not the best decision I've ever made. Serpents fire from the top of the vehicle, meaning they miss if you're too close to a vehicle that is small. Oh, I really thought Zombie would die as well. He found a blind spot, I think, because his health was draining rapidly. I can finish him, no problem. And afraid of no zombie. There he is. Just please get in front of me. We're not even attempting to fight each other. Just trying to line up shots and it's not working. God. I'm not fond of the way this game controls, and Minion controls much worse than most other vehicles. I feel like it's been so long that we might have another lightning pickup available. Now I'm really far away from all the enemies. There's a Jones. Effortlessly dodging all my attacks. So as to freeze me. Didn't care for that gravitational pull. So I got out of there. Hit the bricks. Now I can't find my way back. Come on down, zombie. Oh, he came down with gravity. He was in range of his own explosion. Which, yeah, seems to have killed him. Because you do legitimately catch fire if you hit yourself with that particular special. Just like Orbital's attack will freeze itself. So unsurprisingly, this level layout is pretty much impossible to navigate as the vehicle that is its namesake. Now for 2 minions. And I out-minion Minion himself. Really, it's a matter of who will get most humiliated by not being able to make our way around this horrible level. Now I'm frozen. Possibly to death? Let's see. Got out of there. Feel like they should have at least, like, palette swapped us. So I could tell which one was me and which one wasn't. And we don't know who's driving Minion in this game. I think it's Apocalypse 9. Can't prove otherwise. That might have been a bad plan, since I was at lower health than AI Minion. Yep. That was a lethally bad plan. Probably the only death I will suffer unless I get infinite comboed. Or I try to fight Sweet Tooth legitimately. Take one of those. I'll desperately try to find my one opponent. We're in the same vicinity. Okay, it was right in front of me. Nearly invisible. There we go. The massive attack went off. At the perfect moment. Blessedly. On to the final level. Yeah, I'm definitely going to exploit Sweet Tooth. Who wouldn't? It's a terribly designed boss. This is a game I like, by the way. I've done nothing but point out its foibles this whole run. I don't especially like this incarnation of Minion. The last two were way better. And no spoilers, but the next one is also pretty damn good. Enemies doing nonsense. Logical behavior is never going to occur. I hate what they decide to do. So much. The Freak Show has like one pickup inside. Plenty of freaks, though. There they all are. Gang's all here. Imagine if you went to a circus sideshow and it was just posters of the people they want you to be disgusted by. That would be deeply disappointing. I think this is a good visual design for a minion. I like the occult symbols all over it. I wish they had given this version of Minion a, like, story, so that I can know why it's covered in all these weird symbols. We can assume it's because it's a demon. They're demon symbols. Oh. Sweet Tooth Mobile forced me to take the full health refill. Fair enough. Wasted a serpent because I thought I had a different weapon equipped. I wasted another. This level also has a white zombie song, I just remembered. So Rob Zombie on the old vocals. It has been a long time since I played this game with its actual soundtrack, which is a bit of a shame. It is a good soundtrack. need to do to kill somebody is this. Serpent into massive attack. And it didn't kill them at all. Orbital wasn't even at full health there. Oh, all the health refills are gone. Something's gonna kill Orbital sooner or later. Now we'll focus on Microblast. Because he's here. Oh, is Orbital gonna do the infinite teleport thing? Is everyone gonna do the infinite teleport thing? Looks like the Joneses touch the fire jets. Not the smartest move. Ooh, trick shot. Apparently you don't get extra damage for bouncing your ricochets in this game. In Twisted Metal 2, they do more damage if they are out on the field longer. And then in Black, you get bonus damage for every time they bounce. I have no weapons of value. Still have no weapons of value. That'll do. I will not take the bait. Microblast was trying to lure me into the freeze bomb. Perhaps I will employ that same strat. Looks like a gargantuan target. Easy enough to hit from reasonable distances. Now... oh, lightning. We're in the perfect spot for lightning. Until we weren't anymore. Auto lobbing all over the place. This phase is going pretty well. Ooh, we are opening the back door to the underground area. Calypso's taken the opportunity to escape. Did not work out. Sorry, Calypso. Just ride the wall for a while through this graveyard. I'm not gonna get any health refills at any point, I don't think. So what I have is what I've got. And the enemy's not especially injured. Haven't seen a single homing missile the whole time I've been in this level. Kinda need those. Really feels like damage values should be higher. Hey, I got homing missiles. I feel like normally massive attacks are way more devastating than that. Pretty much landed one clean on Pizza Boy. He just walked away. Nothing ever happened. I'm misremembering how deadly a lot of the attacks in this game are. Or it's wishful thinking. Yeah, none of the 3 health refills are available. Nor are they likely to be available anytime soon. Well, I found a lightning. Never has a lightning saved my run in this level. I feel like today won't be the day. Or just freeze me and drive away. That's always fun. A little bit extra damage. Rolling metal. Nice clean shot of that sign. All I can provide at this moment in time. Hey, he's dead. So, now we can do the cheese. Get it in the right spot for it. We'll see if he takes the base. The bait. There we go. He's headed towards space, and he's dead. Neat. That went acceptably. I was like 10 minutes shorter than most of my usual Twisted Metal 4 playthroughs. God, this game is long and slow. Hey, I blew up somehow. There we go. No one won Twisted Metal, and that's why no prize shall be awarded.
You've effortlessly defeated your rivals in our Twisted Metal tournament. With Sweet Tooth's good graces and permission, we offer you one wish for your heroic and triumphant deeds. Your wish has been granted, driver! Someone will see you out. Goodbye!
Hampton Boy makes a good observation. Minion's wish was to go back to hell, so he blew himself up again. No, that was last game. This game, he can't even really fathom what he would have wanted. Every other game he wants to kill Calypso. This time we killed Calypso numerous times. So as to complete the game. Then it just boots us back into another loop. Wants us to play it all again. Instead, we'll play this. Jet Moto music. Maybe I'll check out the 989 developed Jet Moto game someday. Actually, there are two, technically. One of them was canceled very late in development, so you can still play the prototype. But right now, I wanted to make another go at the Pizzerotto Challenge to face a whole bunch of Sweet Teeth at the same time. And I think we'll try medium difficulty this time. That makes the enemies more aggressive, which could be beneficial. Also, I'm going to use Minion, who is overpowered compared to the vehicle I was using last time. Will this be enough of an edge to take out 4 simultaneous Sweet Tooths? A time cube of Sweet Tooths. Let's find out. Chad already knows the answer. No spoilers yet, though. I tend to think the maze allows me to divide and conquer. We'll see if that's true. Or if it's enough, even. Was a Sweet Tooth over there. Didn't bother to fight me. I'm not worth it. I'm just a little guy. It's my birthday. Oh, they're waiting in traffic. Sweet Tooths obey traffic laws. They've lost all their fire hair. taken pretty badly henched into oblivion here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the fact that I was frozen that whole time is what did me in. So, we can actually do a lot better there. I'm willing to try one more time. This is it. This is for all the marbles. If I don't win this, I have to give the money back to Pizzerano. And all the gift subs, so I hope no one enjoyed their gift subs too much. They're going back. No, I think we got this one. I'm certain we got this one. Also, all the ice cream, yes. We'll have to return it. I don't particularly want Sweet Tooth's ice cream. There we go. So last time I couldn't really move before they started getting all henchy on me. Henshin a go-go out there. Let's see if I can get to the top of the tower. Then I will have the means to zap them. So far, uncontested. There's a Sweet Tooth right behind me, though. No wheels on the ground. Oh, they're henching. It does seem like the henchman attack might actually last longer here on medium difficulty compared to easy, because this is lasting an unbelievably long time. Which makes it devastating. Please allow me to control myself. Okay. Take that. Gladly. Ah. Missed my chance. Ah. Missed all my chances. This run is profoundly screwed. I might have just got caught on fire by Sweet Tooth's hair. I don't know if that's a mechanic. But if it is, that happened. They'll let me go soon enough. I'm certain of it. Why, it'd be unfair if they didn't. I don't know what keeps knocking me back like that. I think I'm hitting the edges of the platforms. And as we know, that causes the physics engine to just go berserk. So that's happening while I'm getting hit with the henchman. Oh, I got frozen. This is a perfect setup for infinite henchmen. Which did not happen. If they get too eager with the henchmen, they can start killing each other. Which gave me a pretty big advantage on the hard difficulty attempts. Not going to be able to do much of anything right now. Because I can't aim. No energy for shield. Okay, there we go. There's one energy bar away. Oh no. I'm dead. Severely dead. So yeah, I wasn't even close. Even Minion can't touch 4 Sweet Tooths. So, with that science accomplished, we can get out of here and get ready to wrap this playthrough up. I will, of course, be doing bonus content. I do intend to come back to and complete Tiny Tank, but not right now. Probably next week. We'll knock out the rest of that game. Right now, what I want to do is a terrible idea. There's another car combat game that I'm meaning to get into called Roadkill. It's bad. And we'll see how bad. For a little while. Coming up in just a few minutes. When I've set all that up. Roadkill. I mean, they named the game after a Twisted Metal vehicle. It's gotta be great. We'll see. For now, Twisted Metal 4, as Minion, completed. I am Fiendly, and I thank you for watching Twisted Monday.